Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Fizz back in the video with yet another video. Today I'm coming to you guys with one of the best big man builds, but yet the best center build in the game. Now, another big man build that could be better than this at the center position, I already uploaded. It gets 88 plus badge grades. This one gets 81, but that one gets 88. It's called the post playmaker. If you haven't already, the link to that will be in the description. But for today, I'm gonna be giving you guys another build that's just as good, if not better, than that build, the glass cleaning slasher. It gets 81 badges, and yeah, we don't be going crazy. I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how to make it from every single type of way that you can make it, from the height, weight, wingspan, position, attributes, takeover, and even the badge setups for this build. So yeah, man, we're gonna be going crazy on this video. If you haven't already, leave a like, subscribe. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Before into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. Let's go! Alright, so first things first, when it comes to making the best center build in the game, it's going to be position. And obviously, we're going to go with the center position. Alright, next is going to be pretty much like the body settings when it comes to the height, weight, wingspan, and the body type. So for the height, we're going to go with the minimum height, 6'9". If you go anything above that, you're not going to be able to get the regular contact dunks. You're going to get the big man contact dunks. I feel like the regular contact dunks are just way more overpowered than the big man. So I'm go with 6'9". Then when it comes to the weight, we want pretty much minimum weight so we can be as fast as possible with our big man build, because I'm not gonna lie to you, we're not putting up our strength, we're not touching our interior defense. That's pretty much how we're making this build. It's that simple. Then when it comes to the wingspan, that is going to be max so that we can be able to have the best defense and finishing possible. It might take a hit on shooting and playmaking, but that's not the core things that we're really mostly concerned about when it comes to a big man build. But yeah, if you're looking at the physicals, that all is going to be going up because of the weight. Only thing that went down is literally strength. So I don't really see the issue with doing that. So yeah. Alright, next is the attributes. Now for the attributes, we have 24 finishing badges, 20 shooting badges, 10 playmaking badges, and 27 defensive badges. Then for the physicals, we have max speed, max acceleration, max strength. Vertical miles will be max, but it's one off. That's at an 85. That's going to be able to get you an 89 and 99. Stamina is going to be able to get you a 98 and 99. Acceleration is going to be able to get you a 79 and 99. And speed is going to be able to get you an 82 and 99. Now, one thing I would say about next gen, current gen, the gym rat badge works in the way it was supposed to be working. If you do, I'm pretty sure that the gym rat badge is supposed to be giving you an additional +4, but it just doesn't. If you do the workout facility stuff, it gives you that +4, but if you do this like this, it doesn't. I don't understand why, but it doesn't. So if anything, I wouldn't even go for gym rat. Just do the training facility things and get your added bonuses. So yeah, for the 24 finishing, we're going to be having a max driving layup, driving dunk, and standing dunk, and then a decent post control. It's not nothing crazy, but it's decent. It's at 60. Then for the 20 shooting badges, pretty much everything is max except the free throw. Instead of it being max, it's one off at 93, so that we can pretty much have as much possible when it comes to the badges. Then when it comes to the playmaking, ball handle and sweet ball both being max, and then the pass accuracy up to a 61. Fun fact, at center, it takes a look. The threshold for quick first step Hall of Fame is slightly lower than at power forward, so you're going to be able to get Hall of Fame quick first step on this build. So yeah, that's a W. And then when it comes to the 27 defensive rebound badges, you're going to have a max block, offensive rebound, defensive rebound, and steal. Steal is the best way to get stops in this game, and you're one steal off of being able to have Hall of Fame pickpocket 2. If it had an 84 steal, this build could arguably be better than the other center build, no debate. But with that being said, it doesn't have a high enough steal to say that. Then when it comes to the perimeter defense, that's at a 76. If you go any higher, I believe it comes out as a different build. So yeah, perimeter defense at a 76, and you wouldn't be able to have as high of a vertical. So yeah, that's a W in my opinion. Then leftover, we had interior defense that went up 2. But yeah, my reasoning for not going with interior defense, that's pretty much like the meta, and it allowed us to get a lot more badges. I do understand when it comes to getting contact dunks, that's pretty much the best way to stopping that interior defense. But with that being said, you can stop it still with block animations and with a high steal rating. If you read what it says on the steal, or not the steal, but the pickpocket, you're going to be able to get that at least goal. You might not get it Hall of Fame, but you're going to be able to get that to goal. You can rip people on contact dunks. So that's another way to stop contact dunks for people that don't know that. But yeah, that's pretty much the build, the attributes, and the badge layout. All right, next, when it comes to the takeovers we end up getting on this build, we end up getting Glass Cleaner, Playmaker, Sharp, and Slasher. The takeovers I'm going to go with, pretty simple for me. You can go with a Glass Cleaner takeover and a Sharp takeover. Those are the only 2 takeovers you can get +8 to shoot, 3-point shooting and rebounding. But finishing just gets the best plus minuses for big men in my opinion, because you're going to get +5 to rebounding. If it was like plus another 5 on rebounding instead of just +3, I could understand that. But with all the different things that you're gonna be getting on Slasher that you wouldn't even get for Glass Cleaner, that are for big men like strength and vertical, I feel like Slasher is just better, because you're also gonna be getting stuff like speed with ball, speed, dunking, standing dunk, close shot, layup, all that type of stuff, and ball control. So yeah, I feel like that's just a little bit better. And yeah, the build comes out as a Glass Cleaning Slasher, similar to shades of Karl-Anthony Towns, Andre Drummond, and Christian Wood. So yeah, man, that's going to be pretty much the best center, if not arguably top 2. I would say it's top 2. It's about a tie with the other one I've just posted probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna have a link to that in the description if you want to see that one also. But yeah, that's going to be the build. All we got left to go over is the best badge setups for this build. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. All right, so the finishing badge setup on this build was kind of difficult. I didn't go with Rise Up. I don't have a standing dunk on my build that I have right now, and I do standing dunks very, very consistently every single time. I don't really see the point of having Rise Up on unless you have the big man contact dunks. I personally don't understand having Rise Up on. It seems like a badge that's literally just gonna make you do standing dunks more, but I do it every single time, so how much more could that be? So yeah, I didn't put that up. So then when it came to the last badge I put on was Fearless Finisher. That's going to help your ability to convert contact layups. But with that being said, I'm not really trying to do layups, but I did put it on because I know a lot of big men are going to need that. But another badge will be Giant Slayer. I know that might not make sense because it's supposed to be reducing the height advantage, but that's not really all it's for. It's going to be reducing the shot contest no matter what. Now, it might not be as big, because the way the shot contest is being reduced, it works based off the height advantage. Now, if there is no height advantage, it's still going to reduce the shot contest, whether it be a very small margin. But the main reason we put that on is because it's going to be canceling out the rim protector badge. And that might be more important than pretty much any other badge we could have put on. So I feel like Giant Slayer probably should be put on, because that's going to be making it that much harder for your ability to get blocked. Because when I say that, the rim protector badge improves the blocking ability of a player, and it's going to be improving the ability of your player to avoid getting blocked. So I did go Fearless Finisher, but you can go Giant Slayer. Then when it comes to the other 5 Hall of Fame badges, we have Heat Seeker, Highlight Film, Lob City Finisher, Posterizer, and Slithery Finisher. Heat Seeker is going to help you get takeover that much faster. Highlight Film is going to help your teammates get takeover whenever you do a dunk or layup, like I said with Heat Seeker, but I didn't really mention the dunk and layup. But yeah, Heat Seeker is going to help you get takeover that much faster when you do dunks and layups. Then we have Lob City Finisher, so that when we can go for lobs, it's going to make us catch it more. It's going to make us dunk it through traffic more. It's going to make us do more contact lobs. It's going to make us do faster animations, all the above. Then when it comes to Posterizer, the way it works, when you have contact dunk packages on, that's 20%. And every single tier of Posterizer on top of that is 15%. So at Bronze, that is going to be 35% chance of a contact dunk. At Silver, that's 50% chance of a contact dunk. At Gold, that's 65% chance of a contact dunk. And at Hall of Fame, that's 80% chance of a contact dunk. Then when it comes to Slithery Finisher, last but not least, probably my most favorite badge in the game when it comes to finishing. It's gonna get you the best animation possible for every single situation. And this is an animation-based game, and you wanna get the best animation possible every single time. And it also is gonna be upping your dunk frequency. People feel like it's not gonna allow you to do more contact dunks and feel like it makes them do layups, but that is false. If you use this badge, you know the difference between having this badge on and not having it on. Alright, next, this might be a little bit controversial because there was a patch. Blindness, I didn't put that on. If you want to have that on, you can take off Deadeye and put it on for blindness, but I feel like Deadeye is going to be reducing the shot contest for every single shot contest instead of just coming from the side. And as a spot up, more than likely as a spot up, this is a bad setup for spotting up. You're not really going to have somebody coming from your side unless they're trying to rotate. And more than likely on ISO, you're not going to have to deal with that too much. So yeah, I would go with Deadeye. Then when it comes to the other badges, we actually put on Set Shooter. That's going to be pretty much improving your shot rating the longer you take the shoot off of catch and shoot. So yeah, I didn't really know what else to put that on. You can put that on blinders too, if you, or whatever badge you didn't go with between blinders and Deadeye. I just wanted to try something new on the badge setup, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. Then when it comes to catch and shoot, this is one of the most underrated badges in the game. When it comes to shooting catch and shoots, it's going to be improving your ability to make shots and get greens on those catch and shoot situations. Then when it comes to corner specialists, hash down. It doesn't matter if you're doing a catch and shoot. It doesn't matter if you're doing an ISO going towards the corner. It doesn't matter if you're doing a fade, a standstill. Hash down, mid-range three-pointer is going to be improving your ability to hit shots. It's going to be making your make percentage higher, making your green window bigger, making that much easier to get greens on those. Then when it comes to a badge like Hot Zone Hunter, when you have hot zones, your make percentage is going to go up exponentially. Then your green window is going to get even bigger because your make percentage is going up. And as your green window gets bigger, it's going to make it that much easier to get greens, and it's going to make it that much easier to make shots. Then when it comes to Green Machine, all these badges on top of that, Green Machine is going to be a badge that as you consecutively hitting greens, your green window is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you don't get a green. You might still be able to hit that next shot because as you keep consecutively getting greens, the way it's working is your make percentage is going to go up and up and up, making your green window bigger and bigger and bigger. And then if you don't get that green, your make percentage is still going to be extremely high. So you can still make that shot, but you're going to have to restart the entire cycle of Green Machine. So yeah, that's pretty much what that's going to be doing. And on top of all these other badges that we have, it's going to be pretty simple to get those greens. Then we have, last but not least, Hot Shot. This is the badge that got nerfed a little bit. I don't know if it's been as nerfed as much as Special Delivery, but it did get nerfed. It's going to be pretty much helping your takeover whenever you're making shots. So yeah, that's going to be the best shooting badge setup for this build. Now for the playmaking badge setup, you can go a couple of different ways, but I feel like there's one distinctive way for big man and center that is by far the best compared to anything else. Quick first step, Hall of Fame. Very overpowered for big man because this build also has Slasher Takeover that's going to get you +8 to your speed with ball. At 99, this build has an 86 speed with ball. Or not 86, but 76 speed with ball. And then when you have Takeover, that's going to be all the way up to an 84. That is actually ridiculously high for a center build. Really high. So, again, when it comes to quick first step, the way it does is going to be pretty much allowing you to speed boost at the whatever tier speed with ball you're at the highest way possible. So pretty much it's gonna make you give you the fastest speed boost at whatever tier speed with ball you're at. So yeah, that's gonna be really fast for this build. Then when it comes to badges like Relay Passer and Special Delivery, those are just really good badges to help your teammates. Now you can go with other badges, but I feel like these two badges are really good. Now I would say Bullet Passer and Break Starter, but Bullet Passer is not as important because you're not gonna be pretty much ISOing with this build too much. Now if you're a person that's ISOing, you could also think about badges like Handlers for Days and Unpluckable, but I say Relay Passer and Special Delivery because you can pretty much just flashy pass the ball inbounds and they can take a shot off that. You know what I'm saying? They can take a shot off that, or they can pass it to someone and they can pretty much have like dimer on top of dimer with Relay Passer, or they can shoot it and they can get added bonus to the takeover if they hit that shot. So those two badges can be very good to helping your teammates a lot. So yeah, man, in my opinion, that's the best playmaking badge setup for this build. And then last but not least is going to be the defensive rebounding badge setup. The best defensive rebounding badge setup for this build. We're going to have 5 Hall of Fame, 2 gold, and 1 bronze. So first things first, let's go over the gold. Clamps gold, that's going to help you play the best on-ball defense possible. Now, this is not a build that's going to be having to play the guard at all times, but in case you do get switched, because this is a game where people do like to switch everything because of the ISO and stuff like that, yeah, Clamps is going to allow you to be able to switch with people and be able to play that really well. This is a build that actually is pretty fast for his height, and you're going to be able to play really good defense for his height. Then when it comes to a badge like Pickpocket, that is the best way to get stops. Steals is the best way to get stops. On ball steals is the best way to get stops. Bump steals, best way to get stops. When your steal rating goes up, you're going to be able to get badges like Pickpocket and Interceptor. Pickpocket is going to be allowing you to reach in and not get called for foul nearly as much, while also having a higher percentage of getting a steal. Very overpowered. It's the best way to get stops. I can't stress it anymore. Then we have badges like Interceptor that's going to have you in the passing lanes as much as possible. Whether you're catching the ball or just tipping the pass, that's going to have you in the passing lanes as much as possible. Then we have Intimidator to pretty much get you the best shot contest possible for every single situation, whether you're on the perimeter or in the interior. Then we have Rebound Chaser to get as many rebounds as possible to get the best snag animations possible. Then when it comes to badges like Chase Down Artist and Rim Protector, Chase Down Artist is going to be unlocking the Chase Down block animations. And every single tier you go up on it, you're going to be getting faster and jump that much higher at Silver, Gold to Hall of Fame. Then when it comes to Rim Protector, it does a lot. It's going to be enhancing badges like Chase Down Artist and Intimidator and Pogo Stick. It's going to be improving your blocking ability. It's going to be unlocking blocking animations that you can't get with anything else. It's going to be enhancing your teammates' takeover at the park whenever you do a hard foul. And it's always going to be enhancing your teammates' takeover whenever you get a block. So yeah, man, it does a lot. Then when it comes to Heart Crusher, for when you're getting steals and when you're getting blocks, you're going to be pretty much decreasing the opponent's takeover every single time. So yeah, man, that is the best defensive rebound setup for this build. But yeah, man, that's going to be the best center build in the game, the glass cleaning slasher build. I show you guys everything on how to make it, from the position, highway, wingspan, attributes, takeover, all the way down to the best bad setups for the finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive. So yeah, man, for that alone, go ahead, leave a like on this video if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. We got more videos coming out every single day. Turn on post notifications for the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody who needs some help. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, for the people that's making it to the end of this video, I'm gonna slow down on the next gen videos. Next gen is just not doing what current gen would do. And if I'm stupid, I would keep doing next gen. But I'm not going to stop completely. I'm going to just slow down on how many videos a week I do on next gen. That's not saying I'm going to stop completely, but yeah, I'm going to slow down on it. But yeah, like I said, leave a like, subscribe. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm out there, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah! I just want me a Benz right out with the gang and smoking on endo. Rolling around through my hands, better tuck your chain, they pulling them kick those. Just from the block going crazy. Fuck around and just rob your lady. Got a